While his girlfriend was asleep, the man secretly stole her gold, watch and jewelry, sold them and exchanged the money, just a few $1,000s, for a one-way ticket to Indonesia. He handed the cash to a man named Mike. The two of them headed to a mountain range, where Mike believed there was a massive gold deposit, hidden beneath the surface. To the man's surprise, it was the exact place he had seen in a dream. Without hesitation, he scribbled out a contract on a napkin. 50-50 split. He would raise the funds, and Mike would locate the gold. Back in the US, the man began spreading word about a major gold discovery, and eventually managed to raise $260,000 in investments. He bought a full set of drilling equipment, and quickly hired locals to begin logging and mining operations. As soon as they unearthed the first samples, he rushed to have them tested for gold content. But once, twice, 3 times, nothing. The test showed 0 traces of gold. The money quickly dried up, and he couldn't even afford to pay the workers anymore. Desperate, he got on his knees begging the workers to hang on just a little longer, promising to double their pay once they found gold. But no one listened. He collapsed into the mud, rain pouring down on his face, helpless and alone. Soon after, he contracted malaria. The only one left by his side was Mike. Just before passing out, the man handed Mike the last $2,300 he had, and made one final request. Please don't let me die with nothing to my name. Mike went from worker to worker, using that last $2,300 to buy a water purifier, solving their biggest problem, clean drinking water. Slowly, the workers returned to the site and resumed digging. Weeks later, the man finally regained consciousness. Mike told him they had found a spot with 8 ounces of gold per ton. They had struck it big. The man immediately flew back to the US, and news of the discovery exploded across Wall Street. Overnight, suddenly all the big-name investors who used to ignore him were now lining up, begging for a chance to work with him. His company's stock jumped from just 25 cents to several dollars in a matter of days. One of the largest financial firms even approached him, hoping to acquire his company, but they were skeptical about the legitimacy of the gold, so they sent a team to investigate. He personally took them to the site. They panned for gold in the river, but came up empty for a while. Some began to suspect the whole thing was a scam. Fortunately, Mike soon found a chunk of gold in the water, held it up for everyone to see, and their doubts disappeared. From that day forward, the company's stock soared even higher, and investors were celebrating wildly. But little did they know, the real story was only just beginning.